His career boxing record is 70-4, but Chris Ousley isn't resting until he gets what he desires.
I'm gonna be honest, I won't be satisfied until I make the Olympic team. That's what I've been working hard for.
Currently fighting for a spot on Team USA, but fighting is what Ousley has done his entire life, fighting the odds.
I grew up on the south side of Chicago. My father was always incarcerated my whole life, so I didn't really have anyone that can guide me. I wouldn't want no kid to witness what I witnessed growing up. Kids growing up like me, we don't make it out of the neighborhood. When I was at football practice one time my freshman year, we were sitting on a bench waiting on my mother to pick us up. My friend Styles, he was struck with a bullet in his back. And after that, my mom knew that it was time for us to get out of Chicago and get away from that life. When I moved to Madison, Wisconsin, I was still struggling. Every time somebody would say anything wrong to me, the first thing in my mind was to fight. That's the only thing I knew. But here they handle it a different way.
Ousley thought about giving up, but as a sophomore at Madison Memorial, he met biology teacher Heather Dwyer, who helped him adapt.
He was a kid that needed a little extra direction, and I was happy to be there to give him that direction.
She helped me out with everything. She helped me with my classwork, me getting home from school sometimes. That's why I thank her so much for doing everything she did for me, because without her, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Ousley graduated high school on time and later went to college, and it was during that time, about 4 years ago, during a trip to Las Vegas, Ousley attended a boxing match, and that's when he developed a love for the sport.
I've always been interested in boxing, but when I went to Vegas, it's like a whole different scene, like the bright lights and the pictures, the posters everywhere, the MGM Grand was lit up, and I was just like, wow, this is something that I can do. I came home and I told my fiance, I was like, hey, I'm gonna try boxing. Like I wanna pick the gloves up and try and give it a try. And she was like, go ahead. And ever since then, I've just been moving up the ladder since then.
4 losses in 4 years, all to national champions. In June, Ousley went out to Colorado Springs, fighting 5 fights in 5 days at the Olympic Trials qualifier. Ousley went 4-1, and that was enough to make him one of 6 from his 165-pound weight class to qualify for the Olympic Trials, which will be fought out in December.
My team was happy what I accomplished, but I'm still not satisfied. The only thing that can satisfy me is making an Olympic team. The Olympics is everything. In amateur boxing, if you're an Olympian, you're at the top. You can't get any higher than that. The only thing on my mind is the Trial Olympics. I sleep, eat, breathe Olympics. I stay in shape, I stay fight ready. When I'm sleeping, I even twitch in my sleep, just because I think about fighting so much.
I just don't think there's anybody in his weight class that has paid the price to be in top condition like Chris has. He trains every day.
You don't hardly have to push Chris. In fact, you have to kind of put the reins on him and tell him, no, now back off a little bit. That drive is really important, and that, along with the athletic gifts, that's what makes him so fun to watch.
It takes dedication. It's mental, but if you want to be at the top, you have to put that extra work in when nobody's looking. We want to fight perfect. I don't want to have any flaws. I don't want to have any decisions that can go against me. I'm very confident I can hang with any guy. I hope they ready, because it's gonna be a hell of a tournament, and I can't wait. I'm excited for it.